Today in this video we are going to talk about how to speed up your preparation for the upcoming CSIR-NET December 2023 examination. You know, after almost 2 months and 10 or 12 days, you will be giving your CSIR-NET examination, and you have prepared very well for this examination. You have got a lot of time to prepare for it, but as your exam is approaching very soon, many of you may find it very difficult to cope up with the syllabus, like whatever we have done, how to revise them, how to practice them, and how to proceed actually. So in this video I am going to tell you some points which will help you to speed up your preparation and will help you to decide a direction, because if you don't go in a proper direction with proper strategy, the chance of qualifying this exam will become very less. So you must have a plan. So let me start with some points. So first of all, what you're gonna do, this is number 1 point. I hope it is visible, or I should write it a little bit below, maybe then it will be visible. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to identify like how many units you have covered. You know, in CSIR 9 units are there. 9 units cannot be covered simultaneously equally. So almost like more than 90% of students must have covered some students have covered 5 units, some covered 6 units, some covered 7. Very rarely students cover all the 9 units. So I'm supposing that you have covered 5 to 6 units. So first of all, what you do, you make a list. What are your strong units? Until and unless you get a clear visualization of whatever you have done and what is this level of your preparation, you cannot proceed further. So first of all, you identify your strong units and weak units. Then I will tell you how to tackle them. So if I talk about strong units, let's say I am taking an example. Your strong units are, let's say, EMT, electromagnetic theory, quantum mechanics, MMP, CM, classical mechanics, and atomic and molecular physics. On average 4 to 5 units you can have very strong, and the remaining units like condensed matter physics, let's say nuclear particle or electronics. It may vary depending on whichever subjects or units you have covered. I am just giving you an example, thermal and statistical, let's say. So these are your strong units where you are confident enough, but for this you have not studied them much, or you did not study at all. So what you have to do, you have to mainly focus on these strong units. Okay, if you start covering these weak units in detail, you will not manage sufficient time to cover them, and in the process of covering new topics you may lose marks in your strong units. You have to mainly focus on this, and let me tell you, these are very weightageful subject. If you consider EMT, quantum mechanics, mathematical physics, classical mechanics, and atomic molecular, these 5 subjects can alone give you more than 100 marks. Okay, and general aptitude is also there. So in one go, you can see that you can crack the JRF by just covering 4 to 5 units. But what happens in your examination, question doesn't come as per your preparation. Okay, no? Let's say you have prepared with 5 subjects and very less questions come from these 5 subjects. Let's say you get good questions from EMT, quantum, MMP, and you don't get sufficient question from this, or the questions you get, those are very difficult to solve. What will you do then? You have gone with 100. Like for best case scenario, you will be getting 100. If the situation get worsen up, what will you do? You will not be able to qualify. So you cannot simply rely on these 5 strong units. You have to do something about this weak units as well, without sacrificing the strong units. So this is the stage how you will understand like what is your preparation level. Okay, so once you decide, you will have a clear picture about your preparation level. Now let's move forward. Now as you are left with hardly 2 months and let's say 10 to 12 days, that is sufficient, that number of days are sufficient if you proceed in a systematic way. Now what you have to do, you have to divide your day into different parts. Let's say in general if you consider a 24 hours day, you can divide it into 3 parts. So morning shift, and let's say I am giving it a daytime, morning shift, daytime and night time. So roughly 3 sections you have. Now what are the different things you should do in this? Let's say I am roughly taking 2 months of time. What are the things which are necessary for your preparation? Okay, now, so if I talk about the key components, what are those key components if you are preparing for the CSIR-NET exam? First of all, most important one, that is previous year questions. Previous year questions of any examination gives give you an idea like what kind of questions you are going to get. It makes you familiarized with the question paper and the difficulty level of the problems. The question level of CSIR-NET and GATE are different, and JEST, TFR, these are question levels are different. So until and unless you analyze and solve the previous year question, you will not get idea what kind of questions are set. So this is the most important component, previous year question. Next, I have written it. The second component is new problems. You have learned what kind of problems came in the previous year. Now if you don't practice similar problems or new problems efficiently, you will not you will not find yourself confident for the examination. So new problems or practice, we can say practice, or I can just naming it test. Okay, now in test also you get new questions. Third component, which is also very crucial, that is revision. Okay, here I am mainly talking about the theory revision. Let's say you are covering a topic, let's say Laplace transform. So in this revision part, what you are going to do? You will first learn what is the formula of Laplace transformation. Okay, Laplace transform. Then you will learn what are the different properties of Laplace transform. Okay, you will write them, you will practice them, and you will learn how to utilize those properties. I am just giving one example. In a similar manner, if you talk about Green's function, you have to understand the theory, right? How to solve Green's how to solve problems based on Green's function. You have to understand what Green's function is. Then what are the different properties of Green's function, and in this way. So that thing will come up here, revision. Okay. The fourth component, which is very crucial, that is short notes. And fifth component, I am just saying plan your day. Plan your day. This one is very important, plan your day. And another sixth one, I am just keeping separately, general aptitude. Okay. To these 6 points should be divided into these 3 sections: morning, daytime and night, right? So how can you utilize these 6 things in different sections of the day? I think if you just focus on these 6 things, then your preparation will be complete. You are solving PIQs, you are solving new problems, giving tests, you are revising short notes, making short notes, you are planning your day, and you are also practicing general aptitude. So it's a complete package. So let me tell you how much time you should devote. Look, all these 6 points are very important, but you cannot give equal time to all these 6 sections. You have to give separate time as per the priority. You are solving these PIQs from a lot period of time. So for PIQs, I will assign you can give, these are the minimum time I am telling you, you should give minimum 2 hours of time each day. Every day you should give 2 hours. For the new problems, practice and analysis, you can give here 4 hours per day. I am talking about per day. Out of 24 hours, how you gonna invest your time. Then for revision, you should give at least 2 hours. In the revision, as I told you how to do revision, and in this revision section, you can practice some good quality problems. Like you have solved some problems, you learn the solution. Later, if you don't practice, you will forget. Okay, so revision are very important. If you revise all the questions, then time will not be sufficient, right? So what you do, you can sample some good quality problems. You can make a separate note for that, so that you can revise them. If you revise complicated good quality problems, then that will automatically improve or strengthen your numerical ability. Fine. Then for short notes, you should devote 1 hour each day, and you have to plan your day. At the end of your day, let's say after dinner, maybe 10 or 10:30 or whatever is your dinner time, try to give at least half an hour or 15 minutes to plan your day. If you don't plan and if you start your day, you will not figure out what should I read in this time interval, what should I read at 10 a.m., what should I read at 12 a.m. So you have to plan your day. So take at least half an hour or 15 minutes. 15 minutes I think will be sufficient, but for the safer side I have given half an hour, and for the general aptitude you can keep 1 hour. So if you add how many hours you should give in your preparation, 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 10 to 10.5 hours. So out of 24 hours you can easily give 10 hours, and this is the minimum you can give. And I think if you at least give this number of hours, and that is not so much hard, you should give 10 hours at least. That it is expected to crack this examination. There is only 2 months hardly left. Now this morning, daytime and night, how you should distribute all of these things. So as per my suggestion, you can do it by your own way. As per my suggestion, you can keep the short notes and revision, okay na? Means 3 and 4 in the morning, short notes and revision. So total 3 hours you have to manage in the morning. Maybe you can count up to 10 am. So before 10 am you have to find out 3 hours at least to have your revision and short notes, okay. Then in the daytime you can do this new problems, practice, test, analysis. So here point number 2, here you will be giving 4 time minimum, okay. Then what left? PIQs. Here in the night time you can solve PIQs, practice PIQs. You can also give some time, 1 hour for general aptitude. So number 1, 6 and 5. So in this way, broadly if you broadly divide your day, then it will be easier for you, because you should program your mind, like at what time what you have to do. If your mind is not programmed beforehand, then your efficiency will be less. So I think this kind of strategy you can design, and this kind of strategy will definitely help you clear this examination. Now one thing I would like to tell you, and I'll be ending the video. If you are concerned with this second point, new problems, practice and test, we have already known that I have launched test series for the upcoming CSIR-NET examination, test series for December 2023 examination at a very minimal price. You can check the price, $7.99 or something, okay. So already many students have already taken that test series, and you can also take this test series. Here you will be getting new problems, okay, new problems from multiple standard textbooks and various good quality problems. So almost 95% plus problems will be from new problems, okay. I have avoided PIQs here, because PIQs you are already practicing. If I give PIQs in the test series, then that will not help. So in the test series you will get lot of practice problems, so nearly 750 plus questions you will be getting in the test series. So good amount of problems you are going to have, and in the test series, as you already know, I am just briefly telling you what you are going to get. So there are single unit test, so 10 number of single unit test in each test, 10 questions are there, so total 100 questions you will be having, okay. And in the bi unit test, here 2 units are combined together. Here you will be getting 5 tests, here also 100 questions will be there. Then you will be getting tri-unit test. Here 3 units are combined, like EMT, classical and let's say quantum. So here you will be getting 3 units, so total 90 questions, and then half syllabus test, okay. Half syllabus test, you will be getting 2 half syllabus test, so that will contain 100 question, and then 5 full length mock test. So 5 into 75 questions, so it will be overall 750 plus questions you will get for revising, and I am designing it in a very well structured way. Very good quality problems. If you practice them, then that will give you a different perspective to solve problems, and the PDF of the question paper and the solution manuals are attached in the app and the website. You can attempt from any place and you will get detailed solution. So you can join the test series today, and I will attach the link in the description of the test series app and website, so you can make use of it and give your best. If you follow this kind of strategy, I hope you will definitely crack this examination. Look, cracking this examination is not difficult, but if you think I will do everything in detail, okay na, I will be doing all the topics in a very good way, then I will practice, then I will give test. So you have to be fast, okay na? Don't try to be perfect, okay? Process of perfection is sometimes doesn't give you much result. So whatever you have, whatever be the preparation, whatever be your preparation level, just go forward and try to appear for this examination, and I hope you will definitely crack it. If you have any question, query, you can let me know in the comment section, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Finally, thanks for watching.